This is WABI-TV 5 News at 6.
It is one of the best nights of the year here at TV5, our annual Turkey Telethon.
Let's take a look out in our newsroom right now, which has been buzzing all night as you keep calling in and making your pledges, and we appreciate it so much. We need to feed 6,500 families this year and free the Z, from what we understand, past the 2,100 mark.
Wow.
That is an amazing start, and I think we're getting close to 1,500, but we've got a long way to go tonight.
We do have a long way to go. The donations have been pouring in. The calls have been coming in. The phone's buzzing off the hook, you can see there. And it's just a testament to the generosity. So we will keep you posted all night long on how the Turkey Telethon is going. And in other news, an Ellsworth woman is accused of purposely crashing her car into a building in Ellsworth.
40-year-old Megan Rich is facing numerous charges, including aggravated criminal mischief, refusing to submit to arrest, and assault on law enforcement.
Police were called yesterday morning to High Street for a report a car had crashed into 3 propane tanks and destroyed the wall of a building.
They say Rich fled the scene after the crash, but was found by police later in the day.
She was taken to the Hancock County Jail.
History has been made at the Maine State House. House Democrats have nominated the first African American to serve as Speaker, selecting a Portland lawmaker whose father was the first black member of the Maine legislature. Representative Rachel Talbot Ross is all but assured to be elected Speaker since Democrats control the Maine House. The House convenes on December 7th to vote on a replacement for current House Speaker Ryan Fecteau, who could not seek re-election because of term limits. Ross is serving her 3rd term in Augusta and is the first and only black woman elected to the Maine legislature and to legislative leadership.
Wabanaki Public Health and Wellness is celebrating National Rural Health Day with an award from the federal government.
Kadichi Lawrence has more.
Wabanaki Public Health and Wellness is celebrating National Rural Health Day with a gift from the federal government.
USDA is coming in partnership with us at a time where it is so critical to serve people who need healing.
The United States Department of Agriculture awarded the organization $5 million from the American Rescue Plan Act. Rhiannon Hampson, Maine State Director for USDA Rural Development, says it is not only important to walk the walk in diversity inclusion. She says the group did their part in submitting a thorough application for the grant.
There's no way that we can undo 400 years of discrimination and systemic trauma due to colonization. We're not going to be able to change that in one grant. We're not going to be able to change that in one administration, but we have to start somewhere.
For Lisa Sakabazin, co-CEO of Wabanaki Health and Wellness, she says it couldn't have come at a better time, as the month of November is also National American Heritage Month.
This USDA gift allows us to renovate properties. We have significant properties here in Millinocket. Each of those properties significant to someone's healing journey.
Healing from substance use disorder or more within the community. The 4 properties will also serve as transitional housing or simply a place where families can gather and feel safe, all parts of the healing journey.
For our youth to explore and heal, for our elders to come and gather, for our people in recovery to find a place outside to heal.
No person is disposable, neither is any community, neither is any space. You don't have to be urban America. You do not have to be in a metropolis or a center of population to be deserving.
Sakabazin says it is great to know the federal government is invested in them. Hampson agrees and says not addressing trauma is perpetuating it.
We can acknowledge that we've done damage. We can acknowledge that things have not been easy for our tribal members. And at the very same time, we can acknowledge that we have the resources to help.
Kodichi Lawrence, WABI-TV 5 News, Millinocket.
Preparing Hancock County graduates for post-secondary education. That's what Bucksport High School graduates Andy and Shelby Silvernail are doing. Today, they announced their commitment to provide an initial endowment of $2 million for the Silvernail Scholars Program. Andy Silvernail was just 7 years old when he moved to Bucksport. After his mom passed away, the townspeople, teachers, and coaches took Andy and his brothers under their wings. They mentored him until he graduated from Bucksport High School in 1989. He worked his way up the corporate ladder and is now the CEO of 5 Nails LLC, a private investment and advisory firm. Silvernail says he and his wife want to open doors of opportunity for people to fulfill the dreams they have been able to.
College, tech school, those things are all expensive these days, and we want to help, help with that in any way we can and allow those dreams to happen. We've been this fortunate, and now we want to do that and ask for nothing in return except to bring your own skill and excitement and capabilities to your communities.
Open to Hancock County Public High School students, it will help make available $15,000 scholarships annually to 10 graduating seniors nominated by their schools. The first round of scholarships will be announced in the spring. It is the season of giving, and it's being felt in Dover Foxcroft today after more than 200 families were surprised with turkeys for Thanksgiving. It may have been cold today, but Piscataquis Regional Food Center volunteers were all smiles as their guests picked up their meal kits. Executive Director Kelly Siramaglu says they came up short fundraising this year and were only able to provide sides and produce. She says all of their clients were told ahead of time they wouldn't be getting a turkey. When area businesses found out, they got together and bought turkeys for every single family. They found out as they picked up their meals, they were able to take home a turkey or chicken too.
It was great for us to get the phone call from one of the local business leaders, and they're 25-pound turkeys. These are not tiny little birds. These are huge. We estimate it's about $3,000 worth of turkey. We know it wasn't easy for local businesses these past couple of years. So it's not like they have a lot of money, but still they came together and really gave back. So it's just indicative of Mainers helping Mainers and the people of Piscataquis County really coming together to help everybody out.
She says they're seeing more people than ever, including working families struggling to make ends meet. If you'd like to find out more about their food drive and the food center, including how to donate and volunteer, just head to prfoodcenter.org.
All right, giving turkeys to families in need is a tradition here at TV5.
Sure is. We'll show you all the work involved in our turkey telethon. But first, we have a turkey total. I like the alliteration of this, John.
That is very good. Turkey total, 1882 right now. And if you pair that with the Free the Z total, they got to about 2,100. We're just about at 4,000 turkeys, but guess what? 6,500 families. We got a long way to go. So please, please, please call in when you can.
Yes, keep those phone calls coming. For now, we're going to head on over to Kurt.
Yeah, we've got a cold night on the way. We're down to the teens and 20s. How long will this cold weather stick around? I'll tuck the details on the other side of this break.
It's your Ford.
Well, to quote the late, great Jerry Reed, we've got a long way to go and a short time to get there. Our own Brian Sullivan is in the newsroom, Turkey Telethon headquarters tonight.
It sure is. We're going to head out to him now to see how it's all going.
Brittany, John, it's going very well. I am, this was actually, Morgan was supposed to be doing this one, but she is working feverishly on the phone. And Morgan, you've made a friend on the phone, which is just something that, of course, you would do.
I've made lots of friends on the phone tonight. I talked to Vivian. Right now I'm talking to Katie from Otis. I love to chat with everybody.
Katie, how are you?
I'm fantastic. Thank you very much.
Now, where are you calling from, Katie?
I am calling from beautiful downtown Otis, Maine.
Oh, I've been there. It is lovely this time of year. What would you like to, how many turkeys would you like to donate?
Well, I figured we have 4 turkeys in my household, so we would like to donate 5.
Oh, that is so kind of you. Thank you so much. Have you ever donated to the TV5 Turkey Telethon before?
I'm honestly not too sure.
Well, we appreciate you that their phone's ringing off the hook. Katie from Otis, thank you so much. I think that's our first ever live call on the air, right?
Yes, that's wonderful. Keep calling. We'll take your calls. And then if you call and you get me, my kids will say thank you too. It's really cute. There they are right behind you.
Yeah, they are a staple of the TV5 Turkey Telethon experience. How's it going? Are you guys having fun?
Yeah.
All right, it's a lot of fun out here. We'll maybe check back in one more time. Maybe John and Brittany, you can come out here and check out how the action. But for now, we'll send it back to John, Brittany, and Kurt.
Everybody is having a great time. It's such a fun night, but we are certainly here for a serious cause. And my goodness, we have a lot more turkeys we need to get for folks tonight. So
a lot more turkeys. Thanksgiving right around the corner. A lot of folks really need the help this year.
all the information right there.
Yeah, call in, text us, give us your donations. We certainly would love them on a cold night like this. Something to make you feel warm. Yeah, we could certainly use a little bit of a warm-up, but unfortunately, there's no major warm-ups on the horizon. We stay cold through Thanksgiving. That means 30s and 40s for highs. But right now outside, we've just got a few clouds poking around. Most of the snow showers have dwindled, and all of those still associated with that low-pressure system that brought us that wintry mix yesterday. That has now moved on out. But yeah, there are still a couple very widely scattered flurries. I think most of these will stick towards the mountains through the rest of the night and into your Friday forecast. Sort of not knowing the days of the week. Temperature-wise, 20s and 30s out there right now. 32 in Bangor, 34 Augusta, 25 Greenville, Millinocket now dropping down into the upper 20s. These numbers get even colder tonight as we're down into the teens and 20s. One of our coldest nights so far of the season. Clear to partly cloudy skies, and like I mentioned, some flurries possible in the mountains. But hey, something to check out this evening. Starting at 7 p.m. through about midnight, the Leonid meteor shower. That is going to be active, potentially seeing around 10 to 15 meteors per hour. If you are going to do so or check this out, look towards the east. Dress warm as temperatures going to be down to the teens and 20s, and give your eyes about a half an hour to adjust to the night sky. So as we fast forward into your Friday morning time frame, we'll have some clouds, sunshine to start the day off, but note some of these temperatures across northern Maine, well, they're down to the lower teens. As you get closer to the coastline, should fare a little bit better, upper 20s, even some low 30s. Then for Friday, in terms of our cloud cover, it looks pretty similar to what we had today, where we'll see some in and out sunshine, some clouds meandering their way on through. And then as you go farther inland, I think the cloud's going to be a little bit more dense. And we'll also see some snow showers into some of the mountain locations. Now for the weekend, Saturday looking pretty good. Highs into the 40s, mostly sunny skies. Sunday, cooler, winds pick up throughout the day. And for some inland areas, I do think we'll see some snow showers in the forecast. But in terms of any significant, there we go, if I could talk tonight, warm-ups coming the way, we've got this upper level trough dip in our jet stream. That's just going to keep us locked into the cold through the weekend. Monday could be one of our coldest days with highs into the upper 20s and low 30s. The good news is that with this cold, it keeps any systems away from us. So as a result, leading up to Thanksgiving, I think we're going to be dry. This is a early look at your Thanksgiving forecast. Notice it is going to be cold, mostly sunny skies, highs into the 20s and 30s. But it's once we get after Thanksgiving, I think that is where, John and Brittany, we could see a few changes, watching a low pressure system that could bring us more snow to the forecast. Back to you.
Okay, Kurt, thank you very much.
Well, the Skowhegan Riverhawks are looking to claim their first state football championship in 44 years.
Ben Barr finds out why this particular group stands out among the rest next in sports.
Experience the Grand Wagoneer.
The Skowhegan Riverhawks are looking to complete their climb to the Class B State Football Championship when they face the Portland Bulldogs in their backyard down at Fitzpatrick Stadium. The Riverhawks have come close to winning it all as recently as 2017 when they fell to Marshwood 63-20 in the same game on the same field. The team is ready to finish the job of building a state champion over the years.
It's going to be great, 44 years, it's been a long drought, but I feel like it's time to bring the gold ball back to Skowhegan. And that all comes down to the line, really. Those guys are holding down the anchor, so to speak. They get the job done up front, and they give us the holes to run through.
Kickoff between the Riverhawks and Bulldogs is scheduled for Saturday at 2:30. Their championship finishes Portland's pair of title games. Class A earlier, Oxford Hills and Thornton Academy will take the field that day at 11. Maine men's hockey is on a 5-game losing streak as the team tried to score upset to score upset wins over 3 ranked teams in Northeastern Yukon and Merrimack. The stretch leaves the Black Bears still seeking their first Hockey East win of the young season. They'll have to wait until December as they take a break from league play to host American International College next Saturday. Maine is back in Hockey East play on December 2nd and 3rd for a 2-game series at Vermont. UMass Lowell will be the next conference foe to come to Alfond Arena, and that doesn't happen until January 13th and 14th. One of the state's top female basketball players will stay in state for college. Maddie Fitzpatrick, who led Cheverus to a state title last year, has committed to play for Amy Vachon at UMaine.
I've been in the recruiting process for a while, so I kind of know what I want, and stuff. And so I was thinking with my parents and talking with my parents, I was kind of what's going to be better than this? What's going to be a better fit? And nothing came to mind. So I was just why wait?
Maddie's a junior and could have waited longer before making her decision, but she knew Maine was the place already. Congrats to the latest future Black Bear, and keep calling in for those turkeys. John and Brittany, back to you.
You said it, Ben. Thank you very much.
That's right. Well, it is TV5's annual Turkey Telethon tonight.
And we're going to check in with Alyssa Thurlow at Penquist when we return. But first, turkey total. We have an update. We have surpassed 2,000 turkeys, John.
How about that? And when you add that with what Free the Z picked up, they were finished or get to 2165. We're at about 4,200. We still need 2,300. We got a long ways to go. So short time. Let's keep those phone calls and donations coming.
Please do. Maybe during the break, I can throw in some donations. I mean to do that, John. Now's the time.
There
Come
it is.
on, let's hear it. Let's hear those phones ringing. We'll be right back.
Fall in love. Solar.
Well, the phones are ringing here, but they're also ringing down on Harlow Street at Penquist. You can call and make a donation there, too.
And that is where we find our Alyssa Thurlow. How are things going down there, Alyssa?
Yeah, hi guys. Yeah, things are going pretty good down here on Harlow Street at Penquist. We've gotten quite a few phone calls. Some former Penquist employees have certainly stepped up tonight and made some big donations. Renee Muscatel joining me now with the final check-in. So one thing we would talk about all night is good to see everybody. It's like old homecoming.
Yes, it is. It's so nice to see the families and the little ones. It reminds me, we had a lot of little kids come out and be a part of giving, and it is really a family tradition. So that's really nice to see. And I was thinking, the first year we did this, my daughter was pregnant with her first child, and that daughter is now 6. So it's really nice to see the family make it part of a tradition and watch these little ones grow up and be around all of this giving. It's what a great way for them to learn about giving and being a part of something like this. So that's wonderful to see.
So our telethon is winding down here, but the phones are picking up, seems like. So there's definitely still time to donate. And also, you guys will still be at the Brewer Hannaford parking lot, right, throughout the weekend?
Yes, we're still going to be there collecting. There's still the need. Obviously, we haven't quite met our goals, so we are still going to be there all day collecting Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. Website is still going to be up, and we'll be still there.
All right. Now, again, need is great this year.
Yes, obviously the need is great. We're actually still getting calls asking, is it too late? Can we add to our numbers? So, yes, the need is great.
And one final time, the number down here at Penquist
is 307-3330.
You're going to be saying that in your sleep tonight. I think so. All right. Renee, thanks so much for joining us. All right. So get those phones going. You still got some time. For now, John and Brittany, we'll send it back to you.
All right, thank you. Alyssa Thurlow down at Penquist tonight.
And we do have another turkey total update. Let's take a look. I believe we have 2,161.
And then you pair that with Free the Z. They got about the same amount so far, and we're at about 4,300. 2,200 to go. We may not make it tonight, but we're going to tell you ways you can keep donating when we come back. All right, we're back with Kara Hay, and Daniel's joined us here. Hi, buddy.
He wants to hear the very latest update.
He does. So, Kara, we're not going to make our goal tonight. We knew it was a really, really heavy lift, but things don't have to end tonight.
They do not. And honestly, I'm really impressed and so thankful for all the generosity. We will still be in the parking lot of Hannaford all the way through Sunday. People can still go on to penquist.org and give through the weekend. We just need to get as close to 6,500 as we can.
All right, and we're about 4,300 right now between us and Free the Z, so pretty good job today.
No, an amazing job, truthfully. This is a huge goal to your point, and $15 is a lot more than 10. We're going to get there. We're going to fill the gap.
Thank you so much one more time to everyone who's called so far, all the viewers. You've been so generous. We've loved taking your phone calls all night. It's just been great to see the turnout. The need is higher than ever, but people are really not hesitating to open their wallets and give.
All right, and so one more time, you can text Turkey to 44321. You can go to penquist.org and donate there. And Hannaford through the weekend, right? Hannaford Parking Lot and Brewer.
Absolutely. Come on, stop by.
All right, thank you all so much for every year. We just can't... our viewers are amazing. They just are. So thank you so much, and thank you for joining us for this year's Turkey Telethon.